Hey everybody, Ryan here. I'm coming at you with a new video and a new camera. Yes, I am now the proud owner of a Logitech C920 full 1080p HD camera. And I am really excited. And this is given to me as a gift by my good buddy, Razman's Reality. And instead of me babbling on about it, all I can say is I'm extremely thankful. I'm so just without words in regards to this gift. It's just amazing. I'm able to bring a whole new quality to my videos and finally return to true HD like I was about over a year ago. And he actually made a video, and here's his message to you. It's a video letter.
Hello viewers of my favorite vlogger and cinephile Ryan Chattaway. It is I, the Razman, aka Razman's Reality, and I'm here to talk to you about what you just saw, which is Ryan in glorious high definition, thanks to the very same camera that I am using, which I think is the best webcam on the market. Actually, there is no I think about it. It is the best webcam on the market. Only webcam that allows you to go full 1080p at the recommended video frame rate of 29.97, aka 30 frames per second. And of course I'm talking about the Logitech C920. Ryan is like a brother to me, and we've been through so much together as friends ever since we met here on YouTube. And I was looking at his recent videos, and he currently doesn't own, or didn't own until now, a high definition camera, and I just really wanted to fix that for him because the guy is as determined and as driven as anyone I know here on YouTube, and is as big of a cinephile as I am. So for him, let's face it, if you're in the film community, which you probably are if you're watching Ryan, and you probably are if you know who I am, then let's face it, the guy that came up with both the 24-hour movie marathon and the October Fright Fest marathon cannot not have a high definition camera. I mean, he's responsible for two of the biggest things in this community. So yeah, just a great guy. And you know that I love you, man. You know, platonic guy, brotherly love. And I just was really happy to be able to do this for you. You know, to me, that's the best part about being employed now, is I can finally give back to everyone that's been good to me over the years. Like, for almost 5 years there, I was unable to give back to anyone. And now, slowly but surely, everyone on my list has had at least one gift. So I'm very happy to have gotten this for you. And for those of you out there who are like, wow, I don't even have a high definition camera because I couldn't afford one, or wow, it would be nice to have a second high definition camera that is affordable, and you know, I don't have to set it up on a tripod if I don't want to. I don't ever have to worry about battery life because it is a webcam. You can pick up this camera right now for as low as $68, and I believe it was 48 cents. I'm not entirely sure, but check eBay under the seller outlet MP3. That's where I made 2 purchases of this camera recently for Ryan and my other friend Brandon, who goes by Skinslip here on YouTube. So yeah, check that out if you need this camera. Could not recommend it enough. I mean, you see the quality that it puts out, and for those of you that do have it but aren't able to get this quality from it and are wondering what in the world that I did, you can find out by checking Ryan's description box down below. There you will find 2 videos that I did on my company's channel, Handy Enterprises Inc., about how to get the most out of this camera's interface and how to edit a video with it utilizing Sony Vegas Pro. And I'm sure that most other editors will have the same type of principle to them. So yeah, check those out. And I apologize if there was any angle change there. I originally was going to have Ryan put the two videos in spotlight annotations, but I realized that sadly I no longer have the masters for them, which means that I couldn't place them in overlay on either side of my head. So in closing, I just want to say that if you heard any buzzing sound in the background, for those of you that aren't subscribed to me, let me explain that. I use the most powerful desktop microphone in the world, which is the Yeti microphone by Blue, and its only drawback is even in cardioid mode, which I use, which is basically podcasting mode, which is meant to focus on your vocals only, it literally is strong enough that it picks up everything. So it naturally picks up my mini fridge sometimes, which I am forced to have in my bedroom due to my condition or situation, whichever you prefer to call it. So sometimes it sounds, sorry, got a little tongue-tied there, like there is a loud buzzing in the background, and sometimes it doesn't. So if it shows up here, I apologize. And Ryan, rock this camera out, buddy. You deserve it. And I'm so looking forward to your entire future on YouTube with this camera. And I will talk to you soon.
Thanks again, Raz, for the awesome camera and the awesome gift. You're a great YouTuber and you're a great friend, and thank you for being there for me through the thick and the thin, and you're an awesome friend again. And so I figured, what the heck, I might as well do my first video with this new camera and talk about an amazing Criterion Collection film, or an amazing film released by the Criterion Collection. And I'm just going to talk really quick about the life and death of Colonel Blimp. And it is directed by Powell and Pressburger. You guys might know that they did The Red Shoes, and Michael Powell, I believe, is the same who went on to do Peeping Tom, I think, which is another Criterion title. Most of their collaborated films together are Criterion titles. Just great filmmakers, great at making amazing looking Technicolor films. Just like they're just striking to look at. This film is about a British soldier, Clive Candy, and it takes place like right at the turn of the century, and he's young, and he's like, he's all about gung ho about being in the military and serving his country and stuff, to the point of if he like the movie starts out with him overhearing that somebody was spreading propaganda about Britain at the turn of the century, and he actually went over and basically was gonna talk to this guy or confront him. Through a series of situations happen, and he eventually they get a duel together. They duel, and the movie is kind of dramatic, but it's kind of a satire and comedy at the same time, and it is amazing. But they actually end up becoming close friends, and their friendship is what kind of makes this film go. Not only their friendship, it like propels all the story of this film, but it's also a lost love of Candy's, who he randomly sees images of her in other people, women that look like her in his life, and that eventually become part of his life in some way, shape, or form. But he always thinks back to his one true love. And what the movie is, it's actually about, I think, 4 different time periods in this man's life, when he's young to when he's older. The actor has a very amazing dynamic performance as the lead character. At the beginning, he has long hair. By the end of the movie, he's bald, old, mustache, looking like Colonel Blimp. And he's just an amazing actor, and so is the supporting roles. It's actually Deborah Kerr, I think that's how you pronounce her last name. It's her first film, her first theatrical film, and she plays all the female characters in Candy's life. The one that he has an infatuation with and his lost love. But the reason why the film is so brilliant is because it's really about this one man going through. I mean, the back of the Criterion cover really explains it all. It's basically, he throughout it follows his exploits as he battles to maintain his honor and proud gentlemanly conduct through romance, three wars, and a changing world. Um, it's really awesome because it's about, friendships, different adolescent behavior, and just a whole variety of different themes that make this such a beautiful film. And it is amazing, and the ending of it is just so powerful to me. I actually almost shed a tear at the end of this film. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of Criterion films and a lot of films in general that will make me, emotional, and this film did in a very happy way. I wasn't sobbing. It wasn't like a gut wrenching bad ending, but it was such a great, ending and kind of bookends of the film that it was like, I don't know. It was hard to explain, but I definitely recommend it. This is the older Criterion release. I actually just got this recently at a used bookstore. It was still in its Criterion wrapper, and I got it for $5, and it still has the notebook inside and everything, or the booklet and everything inside. So if you guys have not seen The Life and Death of Colonel Blimp, I really suggest you see it and just add it to your film library and to your knowledge of film because it is very much one of the best British films I've ever seen. And I actually found out after I saw it and like praised it to myself. I was just like, man, this movie's amazing. Through the trivia, I realized that this film is actually considered the British Citizen Kane. I forgot who gave it that little that little signature trademark to the film, or quote to the film, but like I could definitely see that. And in a lot of ways, this film is better than Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane is in my top 5 favorite films, and this film might actually be one of my new favorite films. I don't know about my top 10 maybe one day, but it is definitely something special and something that I'm going to be watching repeatedly, and I will not be surprised if it ends up on my top 10 film of all time list, after watching it the fourth or fifth time, because it's definitely an amazing film. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave you, and be sure you check out Raz, and be sure you check out The Life and Death of Colonel Blimp, and I'll see you in the next video.